Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The man of wisdom is never of two minds. The man of benevolence never worries. The man of courage is never afraid. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. To see what is right and not do it is a lack of courage. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The wise man is he who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. When we see men of worth, we should think of equaling them. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inward and examine ourselves. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. To be able, under all circumstances, to practice 5 things constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 things are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. The man who does not think and plan long ahead will find trouble right at his door. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. The superior man is distressed by the limitations of his ability. He is not distressed by the fact that men do not recognize the ability that he has. It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve and bad. Things are very easy to get. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. They must often change. Who would be constant? And happiness or wisdom? The nobler sort of man emphasizes the good qualities in others and does not accentuate the bad. The inferior does. When you have faults, do not fear to abandon them. If you look into your own heart and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? The superior man, when resting in safety, does not forget that. Danger may come. When in a state of security, he does not forget the possibility of ruin. When all is orderly, he does not forget that disorder may come. The essence of knowledge is having it to apply it, not having it to confess your ignorance. When you know a thing, to hold that you know it, and when you do not know a thing, to allow that you do not know it. This is knowledge. Study the past if you would define the future. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. Excess is the common substitute for exercise of mind or body. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? Do not do to others what you do not want done to yourself. A man who has committed a mistake and doesn't correct it is committing another mistake. The superior man acts before he speaks and afterwards speaks according to his actions. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. The faults of a superior person are like the sun and moon. They have their faults, and everyone sees them. They change, and everyone looks up to them. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. Do not worry about holding high position. Worry rather about playing your proper role. The man who says he can and the man who says he can't are both correct. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. A gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. When you see a good person, think of becoming like him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. When prosperity comes, do not use all of it.